You got to use those rerolls, man. It's insane to me. I've been playing this for 4 hours. There's still people who think that it's literally Yahtzee, and I'm just going with the first roll every time, just because I don't know the rules of Yahtzee. There's been like I thought after 4 hours of this that there would be people who are like, why isn't he using his Yahtzee rolls? It's crazy. I guess I do have Yahtzee in the title, but even if I explained it in the title, you'd be like, what? So you expect people to read? Like, you can't win on that. Random Sapphire Ring is insane. We know that. You were a stud, man. This guy's a stud. You're also really good, but you're a stud. Oh, no, wait, you're not a stud. Why did I have you confused with I had you confused with a different dice. Viper's Kiss adds poison stacks equal to the face value roll. Let's try a poison build, even though you can't pair up nice. Let's try it. Bleep. That's a great roll, man. You can do 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5. Bank it. Pass it. Great start. What did he do to me? 3 damage? Sapphire Ring creates Wisp's Lantern. I would store that. I would store that for the future. Check Poison's interface. Yeah, we oh! Never mind, dude! They Castlevania'd it! They Castlevania'd it overnight! It's not Windows 95 anymore! That's huge. I do like, and I'm literally not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's funny. I do like that when you mouse over the poison, it says poison, but that's really funny. Honestly, God is my witness, give me pair of 3s. Get a chance to reroll the poison dice. Even if we fumble, we get better stacks. Can I click on it? Can I click on it? Can I click on it? We'll bank that then and pass it. What do you want it to say? I don't really care what it says because I played enough video games to know what like poison is, but like I'm assuming that the tooltip should say enemy takes damage equal to the number of counters when turn is passed or something like that, when player's turn is passed. But it's not urgent. It's not even close to urgent. But I like that it says poison. You know, figure it out. Go pair of 4s. I guess 3, 4, 5, 6, that's nothing. We'll go pair of 4s. We'll go pair of 5s. A second healing flask, bro? Sorry, bank. Pass it. In other cultures, poison's good, actually. Yeah, did you know in the Mithridatic culture, poison was actually considered virtuous. It was considered virtuous to take poison to prevent yourself from dying due to poison. That has to be... So that story about King Mithridates, right? Who was so paranoid about being poisoned that he made himself immune to poison. But then when he tried to kill himself with poison, he was like, oh, fuck. That can't be true, right? Because, like, why didn't he just jump off his castle or something? If he really wanted to do it, it seems like he would have just jumped off his castle or, like, gotten the dude to chop his head off or something like that. Scared of heights? Well, we had some, you know, when push comes to shove, man. Someone could hit him on the head from behind with, like, a big mallet or something. Chat, by the way, I got my wrist on my wrist again. I don't know if you... It's hard to angle my thing like this. That's right. I'm not trying to flex. That's the Timex Weekender circa 2012. That's vintage. Watch cost me $50 in 2012. Getting its battery replaced in 2025 cost me $21. They should have told me this bitch was a write-off. Nah, I'm chilling. It's got sentimental value. How can you not want to find out? The canary pendant. Your own relics that would cause you to take damage no longer do. If you have a pickaxe, it gains a swing counter at the end of your turn. I don't know if that's relevant for us at all. That's going for $49.50 now. Savvy investment. No, man. I think I took a bath on this Timex, man. I think I took a bath on it. Because, like, I paid $50 $20, and they're selling for $50 $25. If I had just waited 13 years to buy this watch, I'd be 15% up from the jump, man. Maybe, actually, probably like 20, 25% up from the jump. No, wait, I'd be like 40% up from the jump. I wouldn't know what time it was for 13 years, though. You could buy a small kit to replace the battery yourself. Yeah, but then how would the local business that survives by changing watch batteries survive? It would shutter, and there would be another vape shop / convenience store with a Bitcoin ATM in it within like 6 months. Or it would turn into another like Penguin Point, like get your Amazon packages delivered here and never interact with another individual type of motherfucker, you know? Okay, bring your phone, scan the QR code. You scan your QR code, put the code in, the door swings open. There's no human being involved at any single point. Don't worry, you never have to see the delivery person. You never have to see the clerk at the Penguin Point either. I went in there was a nice older woman who said, 20 minutes. And I said, no problem. And then I browsed around looking at clocks and stuff and going, hey, that's a cool clock. I don't really need that, but that's cool. And then in 18 minutes, she came out and said, here's your watch. I don't really want this relic. What do you do again? Counters and poison. When you use a trinket of 50%, yes, okay, this is what we want because we're farming trinkets. I do want to buy a clock though, and I'll tell you, it might be a aesthetic clock that is someone who's like really into clocks is going to tell me like, oh, if you have to repair that, it's going to be a pain in the ass. But the clock I want to buy is one of those clocks that instead of a dial or a display, it has like placards that when the minute flips, a little plaque flips down and changes like 21 to 22. Purely for decrowed aesthetic reasons. The split flap, thank you. The flip clock. Yeah. I want to get one of those. And I would put it like right there maybe. Which should be fucked up because it's going to mirror. So you're going to be like, what the hell is like, oh, backwards 3, backwards 1, backwards 7 right now, but it doesn't really matter because it's my office. I think it's just cool technology. Blip. And the blippler. I like this. I should have used my wisp. I don't want to use my potions until I have to, even with the synergy, but I should use my wisp probably. Just a lot of ats in a row. I can't respond to all those. The MoMA online store sells one. Is there a Canadian MoMA? Literally what I'm going to do, I'm bringing it back to the cool days of the internet. I'm bringing it back to like 2004. The place I got my watch battery changed at, I'm going to email them and I'm going to say, hey, I'm looking for a split flap clock. Do you have one? And if not, can you order me one? And even if they hit me with the 04, if they say, yeah, but it'll be 4.5 weeks till it comes in, I'll be like, sure, I'll wait. And then when it arrives, I'll be excited. Rolled off and Cord doesn't have one? Well, yeah, I didn't go there to get my watch battery changed because I didn't want it to be $700. It is a great store, though. And you're a real watch head. by the way, for knowing the best watch store that I'm familiar with, at least in Vancouver. But I wouldn't buy a split flap clock there, I think. I got my Sin there. That's where I got the Seiko, man. That's where I got the Seiko. Couldn't figure out how to work the clasp either, so I had to have the salesman put it on my wrist. He was like, "Usually we don't do this," and I was like, "I believe that." I'm not your usual type of guy. In the negative direction, just to be clear. We already got a dude. Then heal me. Oh, I can't until I bank. Now I think this is a case where we would want to use it. Although those two pairs are pretty juicy, man. Let's use it anyway. What do you got for me? Heals 50 and nothing. That's fine. I'll pass on that. Oh, fuck. 70 points. Huh? That's it. I was waiting for like the extra dice to move. Literally bank a pair of ones and give me something better. Literally better. Literally slightly better. And you have 16 poison on you. I gotta drink another flask, man. I'm embarrassed to say. And then they give me the basilisk statuette. Pass me. Would love to roll more dice to build our counter faster on the thing that gives us a trinket, which then gives us a 50% chance to get another trinket. You like Deer Hunter? It feels like Micro Castle would have been in your era. Is Micro Castle the one with the person on the front going, "Ah!" Or is Micro Castle the one with the cover that looks like Merryweather Post Pavilion? The Wisps Lantern? That's cryptograms. It's a guy, but bright orange colorized. What's the title of this one again? Micrograms. Deer Hunter. Micro Castles. Now I'm getting some Christopher Walken inspired like LSD treatment on Google. Micro Castles. Micro Castle. I know that one. I think I got this confused. I know that. I don't know if I've listened to it. I may have or I may not have. I'm not 100% sure. Did it come out in 2007? I forgot what I was doing. I think I have a play though. I think it's like Basilisk me on the Poisoner. And then we got another Basilisk. And you're... What did you roll? You rolled a 4? You're a 5. That's literally telling me as I mouse over you. Give me another Basilisk on this 6 then. And then go 2 pair. Bank them. Use your Wisp to get another dice. It did not find anything else. Roll again. 5 poison stacks. We have a pair. Bank it. Pass it. We're going to kill you next turn unless you kill us this turn. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Which means we get to roll into the next level with at least 1 flask, bro. That changes everything. I would like to bank these. You're not dying to poison. I'm going to kill you dead. That way there's no risk. My God, we've made it through round 2. So many rings. They seem to hold special meaning for people. Ariana Grande naming her album. By the way, I meant to mention this. Please do not bring up Justin Trudeau getting dinner with Katy Perry. We're leaving the 2010s back in the 2010s, okay? They're entitled to, as far as I know, they're both single individuals. They're entitled to go out to dinner together. But I refuse to acknowledge, in 2025, I refuse to acknowledge a power couple of Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. It's totally fine. They can. I don't care. I'm just saying you can't make me care. 2015 was a long time ago, man. What about Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas? I don't. Just God is my witness. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that at all. Ringbox, when they reach their amount of counters, rings trigger their effect twice. That's huge, man. Because then I'm going to get double the trinkets, and then the trinkets have a 50% chance to be replaced with a new trinket. We're going infinite, man. What's your take on the Sydney Sweeney situation? I saw in the Globe and Mail, or maybe it was on Pajiba, isn't she getting blasted for being part of an American Eagle ad where it says she's wearing jeans and it says nice jeans, but it doesn't have the greatest vibes coming off of it because she has blonde hair and blue eyes. That's tough. That's a tough one. Nasir's ingot? Multiply the value of all bankable hands by the face value of this dice? I don't trust this copper, man. Her family's MAGA? Okay, you're not supposed to know that. Lots of cool people have MAGA families, man. Can't hold that. If you held that against people, like 80% of chat would be MAGA by association. You can't just be like, her dad's MAGA. Bro, like 72% of dads in the US are MAGA. Doesn't mean that she is. She might be. I don't know. It's none of my business, quite frankly, unless she makes it my business. I don't have to worry about it. My family's been voting NDP for 9 generations, so I know that I'm more pure than you are. That's all I have to say. It's baked in there. It's really not. I'm pretty sure my grandpa voted probably for Doug Ford like 5 times. But if I had to guess, couple mayoral elections, and then I'm guessing straight down the ticket in all provincial elections. But that's his business, man. I haven't talked to him since 2007. I don't think I can take this, man. I think I got to skip on this dice, or maybe take another one. I'm going to choose a different dice for now. Increase the hand value of all other dice rolled by this dice's rolled face. Okay, that's a little easier to put into stuff. When you roll this, deal damage to the face value. Oh, the last Standler. But we don't really have a synergy that really works with that, but it's a great dice, man. A great dice. I'm gonna take it. And then replace a basic Andrew. Chili's is making a boot out of their booth leather. That's kind of sick. Someone tell Ludwig. Seems like it might be up Ludwig's alley. Doesn't he have the Lego boots too? Four we roll. Bleep. Excuse me. Click on these, please. 40. I got a Chili's booth on my ankle. That kind of works. I got a Chili's booth on my ankle. You're really trying to... I got a Chili's booth on my ankle. You think I'm going to care about stepping over you? Yeah, I'll step on you to get ahead. I got a half a Chili's booth on my ankle right now. That could work, man. Could work. I'm going to pass. 40 points kind of sucks, but the roll is decroded. I just put a Chili's entree into my watch. You think I'm stressing out about the tariffs, buddy? I just put crispy chicken flingers into my watch, man. I'm not sweating anything. Stop. Do better, do better. I'm trying. It's hard, man. You're part of the reason it's hard, by the way. Next, in 1997, when they wrote that song, all the songs on you requesting, we're dancing like we're naked. Ooh, it's almost like we're sexing. I think it's gonna be freeze this bad boy. Freeze this bad boy. Getting the bad luck out of the way. Freeze your single pair, but then roll 6 dice again. That's a 3, man. Oh, you scammer. Okay, we got the obvious full house that leaves you 2 dice, but we also got this beautiful 3 pairs, which cannot become 4 pairs. 3 pairs is 88. How much was the other one worth? 77 or 84. It uses 1 more dice. We're not gonna roll again anyway. We want 3 pairs on my wrist. That could actually work. I got 3 Whole Foods pairs on my wrist right now. That could work. The grocery store is expensive. That's the G. Have you ever been? That's a nice full house, unfortunately. No, I haven't. Pretty good. It's a nice grocery store. Like, it's a pleasant grocery store to be in until you have to check out. I'm gonna level with... we don't need to pop this. Oh, we don't need to pop it just yet. The reason is... Oh, another Feeling Flask! Okay, so we're gonna take a pair of 1s. Then we're gonna burn a Wisp to keep it going. And that gave us another Wisp. We're gonna burn another Wisp. And then we're gonna burn another Wisp. That was huge, man. That was huge. What the hell are we cooking up here? 2 3-of-a-kinds would be nice. That's gonna be another 2 pairs sort of setup, I think. Now the question is, if you roll this, it reinforces 1. Reinforcing 1 isn't really worth much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna heal. Kind of hoping we get a little extra off. That's fine. That's fine. I'll pass. I'll pass and do 76. Only initial roll? No. It's a... I don't know if it's a localization thing. You literally can't have just that 1 dice on the initial roll. Initial roll just means, like, before the reinforcements come in. I do need this to get off the screen, though. I do see myself as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of fella here. And then similar situation, we pass. Mouse over other flask. You're a genius. You're a fucking genius. That's incredible. VIP, let's not go crazy. But that is very helpful. I do appreciate that. 88 points. So it might be tricky. We gotta do 70, we gotta do 82 damage to you. Otherwise, we should be drinking the flask. Like Adrian and little Nicky. Hard to process this one, man. Because we obviously... And we got, oh my god, we got a healing flask. And a Wisp. Obviously, we got 5 of a kind, but the 5 of a kind is kind of ass. You can't just throw a pair in with it as well. That's worth 28 and leaves you with 2 dice. They all suck because we rolled 2s, man. It's pretty bad. These values are really bad. Me at the Family Values tour. I'll bank this. I'll drink a flask. See if we get a basilisk statuette. Not a good time for it. I'm gonna pass. Believe it or not, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna push my luck. I don't think that he's gonna kill me. He needs to do 123 damage in a single turn. Possible, but not super likely. I think we're gonna be fine. You need a crazy roll here. That's not gonna do it. You fumbled. And then let's farm. I think let's use a basilisk stat. Wait, how much is this worth? 4433, 42 points. I think I'm just gonna bank it and kill you. We might be able to make it, man. Saw Labubu for the first time at a smoke shop. Wanted to buy it to say I got a smoke shop Labubu. We'll be kind of sick, honestly. Be kind of sick. We did walk by a smoke shop 2 days ago, like we being me and my 4-year-old daughter. And she said, "Daddy, what are these?" I didn't know these stores still existed since the legalization of marijuana, but they just, it was like tie-dye posters in the window and then like bongs on display. Down, 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 down. But she was like, "What are those?" And I said, "Those are vases. You put flowers in." And she went, "We should get one for mommy to put her flowers in." And I said, "You know what? That's a good idea." And then I just hoped that she would never think about it again. Not like I want to hide it from her. It's just that she's like, you know, not even 5 yet. There's just no point in having the conversation. Perfect roll. We literally haven't had a single perfect roll. We do get double the value of counters, so adding 40 poison to our opponent could be nice. Whenever you use a trinket at a swing counter to a pickaxe, we don't have any. We don't have relics that cause us to take damage. We're going ring mode. Do me a favor. Basilisk me this 5. We found a healing flask. That's huge. Honestly, I would use it. We're going to need it to beat the delta here. I can't use it yet. That's right. Save your pair of 5s. Or bank them, I should say. Keep the 5. Pop a wisp. 6 dice is risk-free. Pop a flask. Found a basilisk. We roll. Although we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish I could just... I wish I could just take them. But sure, let's roll. It's a 4. Get another roll. High roll would go crazy. And we got another wisp. Dude, this might be the one. This might be the one, man. Are you seeing this? I'm thinking, here's what I think you do to keep the poison going. Basilisk on your poison 4. Found the healing flask. Basilisk on your other 4. Found nothing. Play 5, 5, 5 with a temporary dice. 4, 4. Bank them. Use a wisp. That takes you to 5. 5 dice is a very high percentage roll. That was really close. We did not add that much to our rings either, but sure. We'll go 1, 1. Bank it. And then just pass 105 damage with 50 poison damage. That's huge. This could be it, man. This could be the one. That's lucky dice. Full house for 95. Not ideal. Not ideal, but still, I like our calculus, man. He does cleanse some of that poison at the end, but I mean, it's the only way I have to deal damage. I think I got to do something. Are we popping here? 4 4s, probably more apt to take a full house. Let me go with temporary dice. A full house. Before we do it, can I can't flask because I wanted to see if we got basilisk statues. Temporary dice. 3 63 points. Flask me. Nothing else. Okay. I'll pass then. We'll get our stacks next time. Looks bad. Is pretty bad. 96 points is pretty rough. High rolls, please. 3 2s is an extra roll. A 3. Pretty bad. But then 2 items. A wisp. A basilisk. 20 poison. Ring box. A basilisk. 20 poison. Kayla Nader says this game is just sap with dice. Kayla, I'm still beefing with you. I'm beefing with you for saying that potatoes are not vegetables. I'm beefing with you on that one. And I know it's a cross-chat beef, because the beef originally started in Justin's chat, and then I think you were talking in Chibley's chat, and I said I'm beefing with you. And now I'm bringing it to my chat. I'm beefing with you. I will continue to beef. Okay, I explained this in Justin's chat. Don't waste your keystrokes. Starches are not real. Starches don't exist. Starches, the only time people ever use the term starch is when they're trying to discount potato being a vegetable. If something is a vegetable and a starch, if they want to insult it, they call it a starch. If they want to glaze it, they call it a vegetable. The vegetable is the overarching term with which starches are contained. It's a root? Yes, it's a plant root. Really makes you think. All I'm saying, I think we had this exact same, I feel like I'm going over covered ground here, the desire path. But I feel like potatoes are like Joni Mitchell warned us, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Because we live in a world that's surrounded by potatoes, people are like, they're boring. They're not boring. They're foundational. They're like oxygen or water. You would miss them if they were gone. And I'm not talking about just kettle-cooked potato chips. I'm talking about roasted potatoes, boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes, deep-fried potatoes. Maybe the only one I'm discounting is potato rings from Subway, which I think they should just stick to what they know. They should just shut up and dribble. But 1 second. I got to use my basilisk statue. I'm going to wisp. Can't use it yet. Okay. I'm going to store... What were you? You were a 2? The 3 of a kind is like so ass that I'm literally just going to store the pair, which only stores 1. Then I'm going to wisp me. You're a 2. I'm going to store you. Can't do it. You can only do it in the bank phase. I'll wisp again. We will not be going infinite today. Still great. It's a 2-2-2. 3-3, 4-4 type situation for 72 points. Pass it over. 80 damage plus 69 damage from poison. We take those. Death Forges. Poultice. They're going to heal and poison me a little bit. Still pretty nasty. 98 points pretty nasty. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially because we have to like kill him twice. Heal me, bro, and then give me something else. They've chosen not to. Okay, Bartleby. The Scrivener ass. It's a good roll if you can get it. Problem is, this leaves us with 2 dice. Do we consider that acceptable? Or do we... I think we gotta make a play. Honestly, with the amount of HP we have, the fact that we have to kill them twice, I think we have to make a play. My play is, don't bother basilisking. Send 1 pair of 2s. Now, basilisk the reinforcement dice, so we get 1 more dice next turn, even if it is guaranteed to be a 2. That gave us a healing flask. Okay, bank those. Drink the healing flask. Didn't give us anything else. But the whole thing is, this reroll should give us 2 more trinkets and 40 more poison on you, which is much better for us than almost anything else we can do. We got a basilisk. We got another basilisk. Actually, just being able to have another basilisk, like 2 basilisks, is crazy. Because now I can... Just trying to think of what we'd rather, like, basilisk this 2 so that we get to keep it. And maybe get something else, which was a healing potion. And then basilisk this 2. And we got another healing flask. Bank those. And then we also have a guaranteed pair next turn, so we have 1 free roll off of that. So this roll is free. We want to see lots of high values, so we can build up our rings. Should have done the 4s. Well, the reason I didn't do the 4s, even though they're worth a little bit more, is because I wanted to keep this extra dice that otherwise would have left because it was a reinforced dice. If we did the 4s, this dice would have left. We would have had 1 less roll on this one, which would have incremented these a little bit. There's a complicated little process we got going here, but there's a method to the madness. I had the best salad at Anna Elena. Listen, you. How did you get a reservation? How did you get a reservation at Anna Elena? I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna write it down. I'm writing it down in my journal. I'm writing it down in my damn journal. You know what I'm writing down? Later today. Today's Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Here's what I'm writing down. Book reservations. Get ready for this. You're not ready for this. For my birthday, Christmas, special holiday dinner, wife's birthday, Valentine's Day. I'm writing it all down right now. I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna book that stuff 8 months out or whatever. I'll do the washi tape later. Anniversary, I mean, that's like 10 months out. I can wait on that one. I'll do that one in December. Is Savio Volpe any good? No, it's amazing. It's fantastic. I'm gonna hit you with something crazy. I don't think we need to flask. I think given our current situation, bank your best hand and pass it. And maybe try to save a little bit for the next time. For the next one. You're gonna forget because you made the reservations in advance? Nah, man, because I'm gonna take the journal at the end of the day. I'm gonna go up and write it on our yearly calendar, which other parents will tell you is basically the only way it's the command center of the whole household. You write stuff on the calendar, even if it's 7 months out, you write it in that day on the calendar, then you flip to that day on the calendar and you're like, oh right, I'm getting my earwax cleaned out in October. Okay, roll me, poison stack. Another, okay, well in this case, I'll probably use a healing flask. Because I know what you're gonna say. You don't have to, he's dead. But he's not dead, because when he dies, he comes back and he might be dead. He might be dead. But you know what, with 4 flasks, I would take a chance. Give me a pair of 5s. I'd rather save this dice. Give me a flask. The flask didn't do anything after that. I would roll. 20 points pales in comparison to the poison. So we roll. The Viper's Kiss increments the rings quite nicely. Save a pair of 6s. Pass it on. You've died. But then you've come back with 1 HP. You're done. You're done, bud. So we farm. We farm trinkets, man. What do you roll? 10 6s? You're not going to kill me. It can't be done. You can't kill me in any way that matters, man. Oh, that's a good increment. That's a great increment. What's that? What's that gonna do? We're 1 away, bro. Okay, how about bank the pair of 6s? Literally, the roll is more valuable than the damage because you're already dead. First time chat from insert username here. Hi with a tongue sticking out. You literally have to be honest. Are you the person I banned yesterday and said try ban evasion? It's your only hope. It's giving off an unsettling aura. You don't have to answer it, but you have to hear it and choose to lie if you're going to lie. 2021 account. All right. All right. Fair enough. Tongue out smileys, like that's crazy. We gotta bring back the tongue out smiley. I've been using sweat smile too much. Okay, this dude, I love the Glimmel ring. Every time you roll, heal for the highest and poison for the lowest. I mean, there's also some appeal to this, man. Wait, but does the Glimmel... Wait! I don't know if the ring box will trigger Glimmel. Dev, are you still in chat? If it pleases the court, I'd like to submit P for best first time chat. We've had worse. We've certainly had worse. Usually, most of the first time chat messages call me a slur, which is crazy. It's a little insane. Because like a first time chat message already gets highlighted. To have it then be highlighted more because it got caught by automod is insane. Is bald a slur? You shouldn't say it, but you're not ready for that. Because sometimes I'll say, wow, this person's really tall. And then people will say, you shouldn't comment on their body. And then I check their chat history and it's just bald, plus you're bald. But you're bald as well. People who say you should never comment on somebody else's body versus when that exact same person when they see a bald individual who's been bald forever. As a bald guy, no, it's not a slur. Okay, whatever. You're literally a pick-me. The dev said it doesn't work. I'm gonna go for the healing and the poison synergy then. You can see the truth in that, though it's bittersweet. Things you say are 99% of my friend's personality, and it scares me. He's a full-grown adult. That is funny. I bet he hoped, statistically speaking, he hoped that you would never find out that I existed. But that happens. Every once in a while, I'll get into like a vein of PBS documentaries and then just start talking like Ken Burns. It happens, man. We're the human beings were great mimickers, great imitators. I think we got it. Dice of Many Faces seems insane, man. If it lands on a blank face, select another dice from your initial roll to copy. It's like a 50% chance to pair up. I did that with Louis Theroux. What, the real question is, what's the GOAT Louis Theroux documentary? I'm trying to think of the classics. Alcoholism, Westboro Baptist Church. The gambling addict one is really sad. That one's really sad. I haven't seen the Scientology movie. Settlers? I don't think I've seen that one either. I think I lost access to them when Google Video went down in like 2013. Yeah, it's crazy that Louis... Man, and so you gotta judge someone by the company they keep. And Louis Theroux, you're on notice, buddy. Oh, no, you're a good guy. Really? You're a good guy? Explain why you've been hanging out with neo-Nazis and alcoholics in the Westboro Baptist Church then, buddy. There's video, Louis. You're on camera. You're living among them. Do you think we're stupid? Hang on. Wisp me? And then give me more wisps. I mean, we got to use a potion. There's no shot. We're going to get through this without a potion. We might as well burn it now. We could even get a wisp. The hell is this? It's nothing. It's garbage. Remember that? Garbage day. I'm going to store this bad boy. I'm going to embalm that bad boy, I should say. And I'm going to bank these. I'm going to increment poison and pray I don't increment it any further, man. What are you going to become? What are you going to become? Select face to copy. You can copy the face of your choice. Tough for me. Like, I think I want you to copy the 1 so that we can keep our good dice. Unless you would copy the poison. You could copy the 6. I guess, yeah, the 6 and the 1, it's the same. It's not like this is going to roll better. Added a poison stack, 6 healed. Maybe it does, man. Did it, no, it doesn't look like it copied the color on it, though. Thank you. 44. Take a drink. Get our momentum going, man. Basilisk statuette. I can't use that, though. I'm going to flask again. I want to keep our momentum going. Nothing off that. I think it's the roll, man. I think you roll. It's going to give us 2 trinkets. It's going to give us some poison and some healing. And there's a decent chance that we get a pair. We didn't. But 44 points pales in comparison to the damage we're dealing with the poison stacks from Emerald Ring anyway. It'd be nice to have both, don't get me wrong. But we're literally farming just off the roll. I got a Labubu Twitch notification. That's actually sick, bro. That's actually sick. I'm pro Labubu, by the way. And the reason I'm pro Labubu is because the people who are anti Labubu are annoying. Because they apply the lens of I hate consumer culture to Labubu way more than they apply it to essentially anything else. Consumerism apologist? Well, like a little bit, yeah. But like there's lots of stuff that people consume that I feel like they don't have to consume, but they do it anyway. I mean, you guys love Japanese convenience stores. Every time you buy like a snack in there, there's like 900 pieces of plastic in the fucking thing. There's like the bag is made of plastic. You open it up, there's a napkin in a plastic bag inside of it, a little wet wipe in a plastic bag. There's the chopsticks are in there, they're individually wrapped in plastic and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you buy like 6 things at the konbini, and then you go, wow, this is a vibe. But all of a sudden, you buy, like someone buys 1 Labubu, and people are like, you're everything wrong with society. Their mindless consumerism versus our righteous treat. You kind of got that. You're kind of on something with that. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, okay? What I'm thinking here, we want this to be around because it gives us a 50% chance to make a valid pair no matter what. So we don't make a pair of 1s. We Basilisk a 6 and hope we get another trinket, which we did. Bank your pairs of 6s, which allows you to keep this as a 6, I think. Wisp, because we want more dice. Hope it creates another trinket. It didn't. Wisp again, because it creates another dice. Hopefully it makes another trinket. It didn't. That's okay. We're 29 away from our next trinket. You've added a poison stack. Select dice to copy. I would love you to copy this. I'm going to say bank a pair of 6s. And bank them. 3 dice. But we're so close to a trinket, we have to roll. It doesn't even matter if you get it. The poison's the only thing that matters. Incrementing the... Our rolls are no longer relevant, bro. It would be nice to have the extra damage, but the rolls are no longer relevant. You got a perfect bank? We still do. Ah, never mind. Bro had a perfect pair. Close. Raging Wolf Helm. That's not a thing. That's not a thing that exists. What is this? You've had that for years. Didn't you just get something else? What the hell is that? 5 6s? Oh, brother. Not even that big of a deal, honestly. Not even that big of a deal. Okay, Recluse badge. Literally, you can't say that. Blast me? Can't be done. Select dice to bank. We're going to bank a pair of 6s. Wisp. Gives us a Basilisk we can't use, but that's fine. Wisp again. Gives us another Basilisk. Huge. Huge. Don't need to use the flask yet. Roll again. Easy mode. You're going to copy... This is a temporary dice. So you're going to copy that. And then we're going to... Following that, this is a weird one. We're going to Basilisk you, so you stay. And we're going to Basilisk you, so you stay. So we're guaranteed to have a pair last... They won't let me? They won't let me Basilisk a Basilisk dice. Okay, you know what? You stay as a 6 then. Sure, why not? And then roll. No, then bank. 4s and 4s. Then roll. This is the fucking one, bro. Select dice to copy. The 4. The 4. And then the 4... The 4 to the 4 to the 6 to the 6, perfect bank. It's a little confusing, I'm not going to lie to you, but I think we've got the engine here. The calculus is working in our favor, man. 4, 4, 6, 6. Don't use a Basilisk. Bank them. Perfect bank. Wisp. Hope it makes another trinket. It did. Wisp. It made a Basilisk. Roll them down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is easy, man. You're going to Basilisk this 5. Oh, first you got to select the dice to copy. I would rather re-roll you so you could still copy. So I'm not going to Basilisk you. You should just become a 6 for now. We get to roll again. That's psychotic. Now we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I don't really want to use a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you would stick around. Okay. This is a tough one. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I want to Basilisk. The original plan was Basilisk that. Basilisk this. Are they being Basilisked? I don't know, because they're still existing here. Those can't be Bassed. That's unfortunate. You can't Basilisk Wisp dice. Okay. Call off the dogs, man. In that case... I think I have something then. I don't know if this is the right play, but it's what I'm going to do. Basilisk this 6, and then play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bank. What happened to the 6 that I Basilisked, bro? It was supposed to stay so that when I rolled, I would have... Oh, I didn't. I meant to use it. I meant to do another one. And so my game plan was to have 2 Basilisk 6s and then guarantee roll perfect bank and start the process all over again. But sorry, it happens. It happens. Death forges ring bots. You don't have any rings, bro. Still a great turn. No doubt about it. Still a great turn. That was your turn? Did you do anything? You got 80 poison on you, bro. Select dice to copy. I mean, here's the thing. I'd like you to copy a 6. Well, no, I wouldn't. I'd like you to copy a 5 in the hopes that it adds 5 more poison on you. I guess that you should just copy the highest number because it works for the rings too, now that I think about it. Holy cow, dude, we're going to the fucking moon. Oh, shit. Then I want to send pair of 6s so that we can roll more. And I want to wisp and hope it creates another trinket, which you fucking did. We wisp and hope it creates another trinket, which you fucking did. And then you wisp and you hope it creates another trinket, which you fucking did not, but that's still crazy. Select dice to bank. 1. We don't have a 2. That's a problem. Get that out of here. I'm thinking that... Check this out. Bank this, or basilisk it, I should say. Basilisk it. Let's see if this plan would have worked. Then submit 2 pair 4s and 1s. Bank them. This should be guaranteed perfect bank, bro. It doesn't even roll. Select dice to bank. How about these 2, brother? Bank them, and we go again. That's extra steps. It's not extra steps, buddy. We incremented our rings more. Copy a 4 so that we get... I didn't even think about the reinforce, but that makes sense. And then you get a basilisk, you get 20. The opponent may never get to go again, man. I think we've created infinite. You're a 4. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. Basilisk a 2. Basilisk a 2. Play a pair of 2s. That leads to a full house. Bank it. 3 dice. Just kidding. 4 dice. With another Wisp's Lantern. I settle for 4 knowing we have a guaranteed pair. Bank a pair of 2s. You are you're not the weakest link because we have to kill you twice. But you're dead. You die, you come back to life, you die. And all we want to do on the next turn is farm trinkets. Farm trinkets. We finally done it. We finally unlocked new character, man. Flask me? We don't need to burn the flask. We burn the flask on the next one, man. Now the dream is you farm trinkets on this one. So what do? You bank 6s so you can use this bad boy again. Bank them. Wisp. Cost us a trinket. That stings. Roll 18 plus on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bank. Perfect bank. Roll again. And then, is it time? Is it time to kill you? You could probably... I mean, he's going to die to poison anyway. We might as well bank these. Roll again. It's going to sound crazy. No matter what, the best thing we could do is just increment our rings. So literally, we just try to roll a pair. And if we don't roll it, he's dead anyway. Not even a problem. Not even a problem. What's better, dagger or shield? Shield easy. There's no shot Caravaggio's painting the head of Medusa on a dagger. It's just he's talented. He's not that talented. What the heck happened, man? He didn't even give me any sauce or anything. He's just like, fine, here's a relic. Excuse me? Add counters equal to this when there are 150, remove them and trigger the effects on any other gemstone ring relics you own, but then they're gonna trigger 2 extra times on each one because of the 800 health. Okay, well, let's start. It could be a while before we roll death. I'd get comfortable. We're gonna heal up. Caravaggio killed a dude too. What can he do? I think it's sick, man, that like, I guess it's kind of like the way the political system's working right now. You could be like wanted in Venice in the 17th century and be like, I gotta leave this bitch. My wanted level's too high. Then all of a sudden, new pope, motherfucker. He loves my paintings. I'm back. Miss me, Venice? Miss me? Pope Leo VII just gave me a pardon, bro. I'm back. What did I miss? Kind of sick is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of sick. If I was the type of fella I don't know, the engine kind of sucks here. Because I don't want to lose my cool dice. 3 pairs? 3 pairs. Okay, how would one make 3 pairs out of this? Since you guys are spamming 3 pairs, explain to me how you would get 3 pairs out of this. A lot of people said it. Let's out some usernames. The Girthday Boy, 3 pair, 3 pair. All right, the Girthday Boy, the floor is yours. Mods /marker or /user, the Girthday Boy. I want emote only for everybody but the Girthday Boy. Explain to me the process for 3 pairs. My bad. That's not an explanation. That's an apology. And I appreciate that. It takes a big individual to apologize. It's not. I didn't pin that, by the way. The mods pinned that. I use pop-out chat like this small, so I don't like it when you pin messages. Because I lose like 80% of my chat just to the pin message that I already saw. I do it for sponsored streams because they ask. And then as soon as I put it up there, I go, hide this for me. But I want you to stay blank. I don't think it's going to work like that, though. What I want you to do, copy the highest value. That's pretty huge. Then honestly, basilisk this to store it to give us a great chance to increment our rings next turn. The type of beast who could embrace the 2x3 oak. I think I would not wisp either. I'm going to pass. We got to build into it. We're going to get increments next turn. Because the Basilisk was heavily wasted. Excuse me, you stole my dice? What the hell is Death's Void, bro? At the start of her turn, he steals one of your dice and gives it back when he passes? What the hell, man? 2x3 Oak, 156 points? I think you're right, by the way. We need to roll more instead of what I did there, which was take a high-value hand, but slow down our engine. I think you're right. Banking a pair and moving on seems better. Like here, I would happily bank a pair of ones. You can go ahead and copy a 6 so we get the highest value on our rings. Right. Here's where the engine starts, man. Select dice to bank. I would bank the ones. At the cost of the poison dice, I would use a wisp, happily. The wisp will create nothing, but the flask on the other hand, will create a wisp. And then the wisp will create a wisp and a dice, creates a dice and a potion, and the potion heals for 50 and creates a basilisk. Okay. Now we're fucking talking. It's simple. We have better rolls for score, but for the rings, which are our actual win condition, we bank a pair that lets us roll again, and those were temporary dice to begin with. And it doesn't even matter. The only thing that matters is rolling. It doesn't even matter if you get a combo. But we did get a combo. You copy this one, and then you get a perfect bank. You bank those, you start again. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4. Another basilisk. 74 poison on him. I feel like we might have him. No matter what, we might have him. This thing's about to go off too and give us like 4 of each. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 6, 4. Be nice if I could do something with you. Honestly, God is my witness. Basilisk pair of 2. Play Basilisk all your 2s. Bank a full house. Guaranteed 3 of a kind here, but first we wisp. Then we craft. 2 and a 4. 4s, 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 2s, 2s, 2s. Now this is where the plan gets hard to implement, man. Because I genuinely think the right play is you don't play 5 2s for a measly 35 points. The big picture, use a fake 2 and a real 2, bank it so we get to roll again and increment our rings. I don't think we need the flask anymore. Roll them. That one, it stings to lose the 102 points, but here come the trinkets. Right? Where's my poison? That's not the end. That can't be the end. 144 poison. He steals. Oh, I thought it was his last stand. It only triggers once. Still nice. Still nice to have. The hell, he's going crazy now. Nothing, 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 you the fumbler. The luckier guy. Oh, maybe one of our rings is not a gemstone. No, those are definitely gemstones. All right, buddy. All right. I still think we keep it going. You think Newton would have liked Labubus? I think he would have been too busy, like, being in his own lane to care, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to say Labubus are awesome. I'm just trying to say it reminds me of Hawk Tua. Like, Haktua literally did not commit a financial crime because she was exonerated by the modern SEC. So she's more innocent than anyone here. Have you ever been investigated by the SEC and cleared of all wrongdoing? No. So as far as I'm concerned, your ass is sus. She got investigated and cleared. She's the most innocent woman in the world, as far as I'm concerned. But either way, sorry for playing the hits. Regardless, the opinion that you have about, this is a perfect bank, motherfucker. The opinion that you have about Haktua will inform whether or not I think that you're better or worse than Haktua. I think if you're like dedicating any of your energy in your one time on Earth to hating on Haktua, you're more annoying than she is. Because she's just like, she's just there. I don't know what you want me to say. The same thing with Labubu, man. Labubu's just chilling. You're really gonna see like a little charm on someone's bag and be like, that Labubu, surrounded by concrete and SUVs driving by you at 80 miles an hour. Like people are like looking at their phones while they're driving. That bag charm is everything wrong with society. Like I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Hit him with the Labubu stare? Oh, you mean this one? If you know what Labubu looks like, that goes pretty hard, to be honest. We copy the 6. Grid needs to be wider. Unfortunately, I think it's as wide as my mouth gets. Without making it look like Fire Marshal Bill or something. I should be playing faster. I should be playing faster. I don't know what to do, though. I think you take like a pair of 4s. But before you do that, you don't do it. And you basilisk like an extra dice to keep it around. And then you take a pair of 4s. And then you roll 4. Maybe with 5 potions, maybe you burn a potion, which allows you to then burn another potion. But we really don't want to see potions. We want to see, if anything, we'd like to see wisps. Holy shit, we're going to the moon, man. Wisp me? 5 dice is magical. 6 dice is better. And they gave us another flask, man. Four. It's simple. Basilisk. Oops, we're not done yet. Basilisk this. 2 fake dice get removed from the ecosystem, so you can keep as many real dice as possible. And it does copy whatever you want it to copy. So in this case, we'll copy a 5 to increment our shit, and then we'll basilisk the blank so that it's a guaranteed pair on our next roll. Basilisk the 2, unfortunately. And then you chill, then you pass it on. Basilisk blank is crazy, man. Now you have to hate things with perfect priority for it to be valid. So this is like the tertiary argument that comes up in the Labubu stuff. You can hate lots of stuff. Yeah, but like the thing is, you also have to consider that to complain requires a complainer and then also an ear. And the ear is going to be like, here he goes about the Labubu stuff again. Like, it was one thing when he was saying the city should be car-free. Like, I kind of agree with that. It would be much more pleasant. Now he's on this Labubu vein. Look at that person minding their own business with the Labubu. You don't need an ear to complain? Wow. Guess that's true, but it's less fun to do it yourself. I've been hating Labubus, or I've been hating consumer trends since the PT Cruiser. That's what I'm saying, man. We need to bring back plastic straws. Like, these trendy-ass paper straws are pissing me off. It's not just that they break down in the smoothie. They're not as good at wicking the moisture up through the straw. I don't know if it's like because 10% of the moisture is getting sucked into the paper on the way up or whatever, but the edible ones ain't so bad, though. The edible ones are all right. Plus, you get to eat them after. Give me a pair of 4s. I just want to get you to lethal-ish, and then we can pass the turn. Found the basilisk. Where's my basilisk that supposedly I just found, bro? I'm being scammed? Items were full. Mods! Oh wait, Onyx Ring just popped though. And gave us another flask. Which I can't use. Okay. Take that. Grab this. He's not at lethal yet. Finds another healing flask. My mods! I broke the game! Literally, we pass the turn and put you on lethal, but... Drink another for space? Bro, we have space! We have space! You gotta drink more... Okay, the dev says drink more flasks. Alright. You need 2 space for the next one. Oh, because you get 2 at a time. Ah, I can see the code. The dev is saying no one's ever broken the game like this before. That's what happens. That's what happens when you find your game being played by the master of roguelikes. A guy who has played 1,000 roguelikes and beaten 6 of them. That's what happens. You end up, all those things, that's an edge case. We don't have to worry about that. When that comes in contact with a guy like me, oh man. Okay, well we should drink a flask then. Well, I can't drink a flask. That's fair. Why don't you copy this 4? Let me go 2-2. Bank it. I think we drink a flask. And drink another flask, unfortunately. And then use a wisp. I'm literally just trying to get to 2 inventory space if possible. And drink a flask. Okay, fine, man. Let's just pass. You should be dead. He's out of shit to say, man. He's out of shit to say. Glimmelring seems like it could go crazy. Another warrior sat with me once. He gave me his life. He gave his life defending his king. When the time came for his king to sit with me, he did not mention him. It's the way it goes, man. It's the way it goes. When this dice is rolled, reinforced for its face value, that seems incredible. Unlock and take any day of the week. That seems insane. We flask. We flask. We flask again. Now they're scamming me. How do you win a run? I honestly don't know, but I'm hoping this is the one where we find out. Holy cow. I can't do this. Are you crazy? I can't do this. But my fucking rings are gonna go insane, man. My rings are gonna go crazy. Okay, so you have to stay as a 3, without a doubt. So we basilisk you, because we need you to give me 3 more dice next turn, and we basilisk you, because you're a temporary. And then we legitimately submit a pair of 3s, which will stay here, and then we roll again. And then we roll 3 more dice. And I don't even know what we're looking at here anymore, man. I don't know what we're looking at here anymore. It's we got 9 dice on the board. I think we've got like every hand. We got like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. That's 84 points. It's so much better. I'm sad to say. It's so much better long term to use that and go for the future, man. And then use a wisp. And then use a wisp. This is the play. Now, it would be nice if you rolled a 3 again, but that's all right. Now we get a basilisk off of our wisp. Let's see what we roll on the king's dice. A 2 is still really good. Holy shit. And then this is a given, man. You basilisk. I think I could do it on you, to be fair. First, copy the 6 for score, which gives us another dice, apparently. I didn't even think about that. Then basilisk the blank. You could basilisk this too, but basilisk the blank so that it guarantees a valid pair next turn. And then get rid of as many copies as you can. We could also do this, but that'll get rid of a poison die, which I don't want to do. I want to keep them. And then roll them. Roll to 0, my lord, I'm afraid. That's okay, because we copy, Cooking too hard. Cooking a little bit too hard. Copy the 6. Now there is, you know what? I know exactly what we do. You put 60 points in there, and then you realize 84 points doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. You roll this, if you get, you're gonna get 2 extra dice off of the ring, no matter what, so you're gonna roll 3, and then there's a very good chance, there's a 5 and 6 chance this rolls extra dice on top of it. And the only thing that matters is incrementing these. Your bank doesn't matter, you just keep rolling. And we got a 3! Excuse me? The Glinter's ring? The Glinter's ring did not apply. Oh, yes, it did! And then we got a fucking perfect bank, and we got a healing flask. And we're still going and going and going. Here I thought these videos were going to be like 20 minutes long each. Look at this. Bank those. Perfect bank. 130 damage in the bank. Shorty, what you think about that? Find me with the gray Cadillac. Basilisk we can use in the future. Might as well use you right now. This is still turn 1, huh? So true, so true. John Wick. So yeah, I'm thinking we're bank. The new stablecoin bills got every cryptocurrency app talking like John Wick. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm bank. I keep getting these emails. I don't know how I got on the mailing list, but there's an American company that's like, now that the stablecoin bill is passed, we can now offer stablecoin-backed tokens for companies that are not on the stock market. And I'm not a financial expert or regulator. This reeks of Haktua is all I'm saying. What does that mean? That means like a company that's private, you could issue tokens, like if you issued a billion tokens, each one would be worth 1 billionth of what the private corporation's supposed value is, allowing you to buy them as if they were stocks. And their value would fluctuate based on the relatively illiquid value of something like Epic Games, for example. And then you could trade them and stuff like that with very limited regulatory oversight. It might, I don't know if it's The Big Short too, because like most people in 2008 were interested in the housing market. I think this might just be full degen, but yeah, take this clip. Listen, it might take 20 years to blow up, but save this clip so that, just save the clips where I say things that are gonna eventually happen no matter what, so that they look good. And the stuff that I said that is not actually going to come to pass, don't clip those, because that makes me look like a less authoritative source. But did you see that Toasty was putting together a kangaroo video supercut, and he got a content ID match for a punch sound effect from the kangaroo video? Did you see that? The plot, and it's been half a decade since there's been any bullish information for conspiracy theorists who think the kangaroo video is fake. But there was I'm not saying it's in there, the content ID automatic algorithm triggered a match for a Foleyed sound effect in the kangaroo video. I feel like this is like episode 4 of a 10-part Netflix true crime documentary where it was like, and the cops closed the case until something very interesting happened. What was I doing, by the way? I had to select the dice to copy, my lord. Copy this. And then this is a given, man. You just take a pair of 6s that are fake. It was a visual claim? Oh, never mind. I didn't actually read. Take the 5s. You're right, I can take the 5s as well. I didn't even see that 5 right there. I'll take the 5s as well. Pray I don't take them further. And then, I should have Basilisked first. Wisp me, which finds a Basilisk. Wisp me. But yeah, delete that clip. Delete that clip ASAP. Anyone with the Elden Ring Recluse helm, can we delete that clip, please? What are you? You're a 2? Select dice to bank? I mean, this is just not good. I would Basilisk. And Basilisk the whole squad, if I'm being honest with you. Because I think we can afford to. Because I can't Basilisk those, never mind. Alright, in that case, I respect you. I respect you, and I bank pair of 3s. Oh yeah, get that out of there. Bank pair of 3s. Use a wisp. Roll once more. Look at this glowing. We're molting. We'll be copying your 5. What is that badge? Marathon reveal. Okay, we touched on that one yesterday. I'm not going to get myself in trouble. I would do this, honestly, I'm the type of beast to do the same thing, I think. Basilisk pair of 3s. Gave us another Basilisk. What do we care? Bank a pair of 3s. Go on with your life, man. We're about to get more triggers anyway. Oh shit, is this what I think it is, y'all? Is this what I think it is? It's... It's 3... It's 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Oh, but I gotta do something with this. I gotta do something with that, man. I thought that we had a perfect bank in here somewhere, but I guess not. In that case, I hate to be this guy, man, but it's the way it's gotta be. Bank a pair of temporary 2s and just roll again. We're gonna get there eventually. I'm a different type of beast. I would Basilisk a temporary 5. Let death play. We will not be letting death play. We'll be submitting absolutely horrendous hands to build up our poison incrementally. Not gonna happen. He is not gonna get a chance. And he beat us for like 4 hours. He beat us, so I get to beat him. Okay. This is a 4-4-2-2-1-1 situation for a bank that's perfect, and then you wisp. And you wisp again. And we're very close to the super trigger. And where we wisp once more, we wisp another time. And we wisp yet again. Cannot even parse what's happening here, to be honest with you, but I know the play now. You copy the 6. You submit a pair. You submit any temporary... Well, first let's see what... Yeah, we get a Basilisk. This changes everything, man. It changes everything. Nah, it changes nothing at all. Save your Basilisk. Submit anything with temporary 3s. 6 dice on your next turn. Roll them up. We're getting 2 bonus dice. You should copy a 5 to increment your dice. It also gave you another temporary dice that makes a pair. It makes an agile pair. And then we get another Wisp Slam. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's still the first turn. The only reason it's not the last turn is that this guy's you gotta kill him twice. So we'll bank. Well, first... You know what? Basilisk the copy. Bank 2 1s that are temporary. Wisp me. That gave me a Basilisk. Wisp me again. Oh, if you bank to 1,000 and then kill him with poison, that would do it. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Copy a 5. Roll a pair. Yes, a pair of temporary 3s, my lord. Takes my old ass computer like 8 minutes to calculate all the ramifications of my turn, bro. Could have Basilisk the copy again, to be fair, but we're getting 3 bonus dice. If we get a pair among them, it's like it's a joke. We are gonna. Oh, here we go. Basilisks again. 399 poison. The easy play is you get copied or saved. And then, you know, I don't really want you to save your value. Why don't you get saved and then we'll dump a temporary thusly. And then roll again, man. Holy shit. You're going to copy a 6, which is going to give us another reinforcement. Right? Right? Because we got 3 6s now. Never mind. I got too big for my britches on that one. It's going to be 6-6 on default dice. Then let me look at what we're dealing with here. 5 dice. Give me a wisp. Oh, that takes us to 6 dice. At least 6, because you're also going to give us a great chance to get a roll. Oh! And then 2 temporary dice pair off. Fumbling here would go crazy. I mean, he'd still basically be dead. It's a perfect bank with a straight. You're too good to me, chat. I wasn't looking at that at all. Am I stupid? Yes, you don't use a temporary dice. That's your perfect bank. And then you wisp me. You wisp me once more. 2 open space, that's where we want to be. Copy a 6. Okay, I mean, let's be honest, this is getting a little laborious. If I Can I click on the one I'm looking for down here? If I can get the sum of these to be more than 1,000, I would end the turn. And then he'll have one turn that'll take 2 seconds, and then we'll just kill him instantly. I don't think we need to belabor the process necessarily. We need to like move on. 487. That's like 1 point over lethal, right? So I'd be a different kind of beast and just pass the turn. Take him to 0. He comes back with 1. And then he gets to play for 2 seconds. That's an insane roll. Are you kidding me? What is that, man? 6 sixes? And he's like, I gotta try. Oh, he's extending. Okay, he gets to extend it a little bit. Pair of 2s. Okay, he's got to keep going, man. He's got to keep going. He's on lethal. Oh. Tough luck, brother. Tough luck. Oh, he's fumble protected, apparently. Death can no longer fumble. I pass. Yeah, I pass. Devs, are you watching? There should be an achievement for passing with 0 points in the bank to get a kill. That felt like an achievement. That's not the achievement. I got an achievement for defeating death for the first time. Game summary. Look at that, man. 7 rounds won. 112 items used. 8 perfect banks. That was a good run. Keep it saucy. And dude, we unlocked the healer! The healer! Herb Posey. Gains her cauldron on the table, generating herbs to add as she plays. Using the cauldron activates beneficial effects. Ooh. All right, I gotta go pee. I don't know.